Welcome to the NBA Prop Report for Wednesday, March 3rd. We have a pretty decent list of props here today, a few more than we normally do. It is a full slate of NBA games, so that does kind of make sense for us here. There's actually a couple games I was still waiting on a couple props for, so I may add a few things to this. As always, you guys can go over to FTNBets.com, click up on the picks bet tracker in the first column, and then go down and just click on my name, Benny, and you will see all of the bets that I have in. But these are the ones that I put in already this afternoon. So let's talk about these first. First one up here, Kobe White assist, over 4.5, minus 105. If you see underneath the team picture there, there's a number. What I did is I put the projection number that we have for each of these guys in there. So Kobe White assist, we're predicting him for 6.3. It's 1.8 above where it is right now. Big edge there, almost 40%. So that's why I like that one. And we're getting a little bit of reduced juice on it at DraftKings at minus 105. So first prop play today is Kobe White over 4.5 assists. Next one I want to talk about, Theo Maledon points over 9.5. Even money on this one over at FanDuel. We're projecting him for 11.67. He is a volatile guy. There are games where he's gone out there and had like 2 points and played like trash since he's been seeing this big bump in minutes. And there are other games where he's gone out there and put up, double doubles with, points and assists. I like the fact that this is even money here. I like the fact that we're projecting him for about 2.1 over, which is more than 20%. And I like the fact that it's still a low number in the, single digits, while he is a guy who has seen his minutes go up there. So even money, Theo Maledon plus 100. I like that one a lot. We have a couple plays in the Golden State Warriors game here as well. So let's talk about them all together. The first one is Steph Curry rebounds. The number opened at 4.5 at minus 110. Most places now, the 4.5, if it's even still available, is like a minus 150, minus 157, I think is the lowest number I saw, which means that it's obviously moved quite a bit. We're projecting Steph Curry for over 7 rebounds in this game here today. So even at over 5.5, which is up from the open, I still like this for half a unit. And part of the reason why is you can get this at plus 120 on FanDuel. So Steph Curry rebounds over 5.5, which is asking a lot. He's got to get 6 or 7 rebounds. But if you're paying me plus 120 on FanDuel, I'm definitely going to take that chance too. Next one in that same game, Draymond Green assist. Again, Draymond Green has been one of those guys that has been putting up some monster assist numbers lately. I know 9.5 feels like a really, really big number, but PointsBet was the lowest on that at minus 134, and most other places had that at minus 140, minus 150, if not already bumped up to 10.5 at minus money, like minus 110, minus 115. So to get this at 9.5, minus 134, I think there's some value there. We're projecting him for over 11 here today, so I like that as well. And then we'll stick with the same game. The third one from that same game is Kevon Looney points. 4.5 points and 4.5 rebounds are the two things for Kevon Looney that they have there today. And he has been playing more minutes, and he really hasn't been producing all that well. But if I'm going to take a shot on one of those things, I'd rather take points than the rebounds, because really what this is 3 baskets or 2 baskets and a field goal. He's not going to hit any threes. So you're basically going to get 2 layups and a foul with an N1 or 1 of 2 of the line, or he's going to get 3 buckets is really what we're looking for here. And that's kind of the way that I'm looking at it. One of the reasons I like this, we're getting plus money, plus 105 on DraftKings on it. And we do actually project him for over 6 points in this game. So we are projecting him to get that 3rd basket, which is why I think this is worth it at plus money here. So half a unit on that one. And then there are 2 other plays that we have here. One is Mike Conley assist, a number that we played the other day. Again, opened at like 110 this morning, all the way up to like 145, 150. Some places already moved this up to 6.5 assist as well. DraftKings was the best number here at minus 143. Do I love it? No, but it is something that I'm still going to be playing, so I wanted to put it up there. And the same thing with the Kyrie Irving rebounds. Kyrie on BetMGM is over 4.5, minus 139. We're projecting him for 5.5. We've played a lot of Kyrie Irving rebound overs. Now that they took the minutes restriction off on him, everyone's talking about him being able to score more points, but if he's on the floor more, it should also help him in the assists and the steals and the rebounds and every other category. And we've been playing this number anyway, as have a lot of other people, which is why it's all the way up to minus 139. This number's been hammered so far today, but I wouldn't play it at 5.5, but even at under minus 140 was actually the number I wrote down that I would play this at. So when I saw it at minus 139 on BetMGM, I said, all right, it's under my number, so we got to go ahead and run with it. And that wraps it up for all of our plays here today on the NBA Prop Report for Wednesday, March 3rd. couple people had asked me, if you want to see the record for the year or how we've been doing, we keep track of all these bets. This is our bet tracker system. All the bets are put up in here. At the end of the night, they all get either a win or a loss next to them. And if you look at that history tab, you can go all the way back to the beginning of the season and see all of the, whatever it is, almost 400 prop bets we've made so far to this point. So if you're wondering what the record is, you can see on the side how many wins, how many losses, and how many units we're up. The one thing I'll tell everybody, my average unit play, I did that yesterday on my stats, is about 0.59. So 0.59 units. Now, that doesn't mean I played 0.59 units. It means that I'm playing a lot more 0.5 unit bets than I am 0.75 or full unit bets. But that's the way it is. So however, whatever your unit is to you, if your unit's $100, you should be up about $2,700 on the season. If your unit's $50, cut that in half, $1,350. If your unit's $500, multiply that number by 5 and you should be up $13,000 or something like that. So that's the way that you could read all these numbers, and that's the way to break it down. And that's the same for not just me, but anybody else that you look at in the bet tracker here. So make sure you guys get over to www.ftnbets.com on the FTN Network, and you guys can get all this information and more every day.